It is very important to use extreme caution when removing the conveyors from the trailer. This video is a step-by-step demonstration of how to safely unload the conveyors from a loaded trailer. The first step is to remove the chalk boards. Next, remove the lag bolts from the conveyor anchor tray. Now cut the steel bands attached to the first conveyor. It is important to only detach the first conveyor at this time. Now carefully drive the forklift into the trailer. Place the forks under the brace and raise the conveyor high enough to remove the detached anchor tray and bands. Once this is done, lower the conveyor and attach a strap or chain between the conveyor and forklift. This will be used to pull the conveyor from the trailer. Be careful not to raise the conveyor too high. The herringbone transition should be able to clear the A-frame rack. The conveyor should now be slowly removed from the trailer far enough to gain access to the next chalk board. Make sure the forklift has completely stopped so that it is now safe to remove the chalk board. The conveyor can now be slowly pulled from the trailer. Watch to make sure the conveyor has a clear path as it is being removed. Once the conveyor has been completely removed, the same steps should be repeated to remove the second conveyor. Always use extreme caution when removing the elevated conveyors. Never go underneath the conveyor unless the forklift is under the A-frame with the steel straps attached. Remove the support brace mounted to the conveyors. Next, place the forks underneath the A-frame and secure the strap or chain to the forklift. With the forks in place, remove the lag bolts at the base of the first A-frame only. Do not remove lag bolts from the second frame at this time. Lift and pull the A-frame rack and conveyor far enough to clear the A-frame rack beside it. Do not raise the conveyor so high that it touches the roof of the trailer. Now lower the lifts and cut the steel bands. Now remove the strap or chain on the forklift and reposition the forks under the bottom of the conveyor. Once the forks are in place, the strap or chain should now be reattached to the forklift. Lift the conveyor so that the A-frame rack is clear to be moved to the side. Lower the conveyor and slowly pull it out of the trailer. Once the third conveyor is out of the trailer, the empty A-frame rack can now be removed. Repeat these steps to remove the last conveyor from the trailer.